Oh Ryan, you brought me to our special place. Until you, I never knew how romantic Chuck E. Cheese could be.
Yes, my love. The minute I saw you scarf down an extra-large all-meat deep dish, I knew that you and I would make beautiful circus music together. Is that what you want to eat tonight?
Oh, not tonight, my hunky monkey love. I left my teeth back at the apartment. I think I'll have the prune juice special. It makes me think of your nose.
You make me all hot and bothered when you talk like that. It makes me feel almost as romantic as staring at myself in the mirror does.
Ryan. My darling RyErica. I think we have to talk about the problems you and I might have. People will disapprove. I am, after all, several months older than you.
Several months. Erica, you had your first date when Nixon was president. I hit puberty the same time Monica Lewinsky did. But our love is greater than time. Greater than cheese. Greater than common sense or decency. It is almost as great as my big red clown nose.
Listen Buster, don't get smart with me, or I'll give that thong a wedgie that will make your eyeballs bug even more than they do now. I'm risking my cover shot on Modern Maturity magazine being with you. How can I fight a love like this? But we need to talk about your past loves, monkey boy. The women you have destroyed. I mean loved, along the way.
Of course, my liver-spotted honey bucket. Whatever you want to know. Ask away.
Tell me. How did you get over losing Jillian, the love of your life?
That was the Hungarian chick, right? All I remember now is they made me give back her stuff after she kicked the bucket. Too bad too. I could have pawned her clothes for some big bucks. And her underwear. I looked really good in her underwear. My thong is made from her wedding veil.
And you have slept with my daughter Kendall several times. Had several affairs.
And I probably will again. Kendall and I are drawn to each other like flies to dead meat. Just kidding. This time she and I are really done. I promise.
And losing Greenlee. I know the death of that little weasel hit you hard.
I forgot how close the two of you were. Yet, the love of my life. That was the toughest 5 minutes of my life. Hey Erica, have you ever made love in a morgue? What am I saying? I'm sure you have. Want to stop by the hospital when we finish up here?
Focus, RyErica, focus. We'll save the morgue for later. Now what about this crazy Annie person? You said she was the love of your life. And she was totally sane before she ended up with you. What happened there?
Beats me. She got all bent out of shape because I forgot who she was and started stalking Kendall and Greenlee. Did she think I didn't love her just because I was going after every other woman in Pine Valley? Like it was my fault. Now she bores me and must be destroyed. Isn't this fun?
Yes it is. That woman touched my neck. No one other than plastic surgeons are allowed to touch me there. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Erica, is it true that you lived during the time when men didn't wax their bodies? Was there really a time when a man wasn't judged by the size of his clown nose? Was it tough to find a date during the First World War?
You're skating on thin ice, Rage Monkey. One stiff shot of Geritol, and I'll take you down.
Erica, you know I'm just kidding. I love you as deeply as I've ever loved any woman. And I will, till death do we part, or the month ends, whichever comes first. My only real question is, what should Spike call you when he sees you in my bed? After all, he is your I mean, you are the mother of his mother, and I'm his father.
I expect, my darling monkey boy, that Spike will call me what he does now. Miss Kane. Or maybe, when he sees me in your bed he will just shout, next. Sort of like he does now, when he sees a woman there.
It's time to go, my darling rock of ages. It is almost dark, and I know you need to be in bed by 9. And I have a special treat for you tonight.
RyErica. Are you going to wear your My Little Pony thong tonight?
Wait and see, my dear, wait and see.